Hey everyone, Roberto here. My wife and I just came back from our anniversary lunch at the Tamil Prince in Islington. And today I want to share that whole experience with you. The food, the ambience, whether it lives up to the hype, and whether we'd go back. Also, yes, we even took our dogs Emily and Bailey with us. Let's get into it. Before I dive into the food, a bit of context. The Tamil Prince occupies what was formerly a pub called the Cuckoo in the Barnsbury area of Islington here in North London. The concept is a desi pub or restaurant pub hybrid, retaining some pub character, a bar, relaxed vibe, but focused on elevated regional South Indian cuisine. The head chef is Prince Durairaj, formerly of Roti King, and he's teamed up with Glenn Leeson to build this as a kind of next generation Indian dining pub. The Tamil Prince has gained strong acclaim and praise. For example, The Guardian called it just plain great, praising the warm vibe and ambitious cooking. It's also listed in the Michelin Guide as a notable restaurant. So the Tamil Prince is not just a casual curry house. It's aiming for something more curated, but without losing approachability. That said, reviews aren't universally glowing, and there's been some caution about the hype and the reservation ease. But enough background, let me tell you what we experienced today. We booked a Friday lunch for 12:30 p.m. and as we walked along the leafy streets of Islington, we were already excited. And we weren't alone, the place was packed when we arrived. The seating is interesting. There are bar/window tables on high chairs, and the rest are more conventional tables. Many of those are shared, so you might find yourself sitting at a foretop with another couple. That gives it a more communal, energetic feel. Really important to flag, the Tamil Prince is dog friendly. Great for us since Emily and Bailey pretty much go with us wherever we go. The staff were super warm and welcoming. The space itself is cozy yet polished. The interiors lean dark woods, moody walls, warm lighting with a lot of bar presence. It feels like a comfortable, elevated pub turned dining room with enough bustle to feel alive but not be overbearing. One thing I really appreciated, the menu is very concise. Many Indian restaurants have massive, overwhelming menus. Here we had a choice of 7 starters, 6 mains, 2 desserts. Simpler menus often force the kitchen to focus on quality over quantity. First up are starters and the onion bhaji, which was served with a mint chutney. There were 4 pieces, nice for sharing. These were crispy, light, beautifully spiced, but not overly aggressive. And the mint chutney complemented them really well. Solid start. Next, we had the Prince's Special Masala dosa. This was bursting with flavour. Carolina, who knows her dosas from her frequent trips to India, said it was the best dosa she's had in London. High praise. The dosa was crisp in places, soft in others, with a well-balanced interior. An absolute standout for sure. I could have eaten more of them. On to our mains, and we begin with the Robata half rack of lamb. These were incredible. The marinade is bold and beautifully balanced. You taste the spice and the aromatics, but the lamb itself still shines through. They were cooked perfectly, tender, succulent, and the meat came off the bone easily. A true highlight of the meal. We also got the Thanjavur chicken curry, along with a coconut pilau rice and flaky, buttery roti. Now the curry was unexpected in a good way. It had an earthy depth that I didn't fully anticipate, but it was full of flavour. The chicken was so tender, not like the usual tough pieces drenched in sauce. Here, the meat was the star. Of the sides, the roti was a real treat. Flaky, buttery, crisp in parts, held the sauce beautifully, elevated every bite. The rice was nice, but in retrospect, I'd maybe skip it next time. It's good, but not strictly necessary when you've got sauce mopping roti. Altogether, the mains were bold, thoughtful and satisfying. For dessert, we had the Gulab jamun. It was lovely, not overly sweet, not drowning in syrup, just the right balance and a satisfying texture. A proper way to wrap up the meal. We also had a mango lassi. Honestly, I could have had 2 or 3 glasses. It was creamy, fruity, refreshing, the perfect palate cleanser, and complement to all those spices. We didn't go heavy on cocktails or wine this time, but other reviews note that their drinks are creative. So overall, the Tamil Prince delivered. From start to finish, we had a lunch to remember. The food lived up to all the hype. Every dish felt considered with bold but balanced flavours. The small menu really helps the kitchen to focus, and that focus shines through. The atmosphere is relaxed but vibrant. The staff were warm and friendly, from welcoming our dogs to explaining menu items. Dog friendly is a huge plus for us and many people that live in the surrounding area. We felt the bill, which came to £112.50 including service, was fair for what we got. This was not a forgettable meal. This was something that we will definitely remember. If I were going again, I might skip the rice and focus more on maybe an extra roti or extra little plates. Also, if you're visiting London or living in North London and haven't been here yet, don't hesitate and definitely book early. One caveat, because of its popularity, getting a table at the time you want at short notice can be hard. Would this be a new go-to Indian spot for us? Absolutely, especially for special meals or when we want an elevated but not overly formal Indian experience. In short, highly recommended. If you enjoyed this review, hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you're new to Tailoring Talk, and let me know in the comments, have you been to the Tamil Prince? What was your favourite dish? Or if you're in London and haven't tried it yet, what would you order first? Thanks for watching, see you next time.